Hello and welcome to Maths with Udom. I still remain your online mathematics tutor, Mr. Okon Udom. So you are welcome to today's class. Today we are going to look at decimal fractions that doesn't start with 0. Decimal fractions that does not start with 0. So let's start. Okay, decimal fractions that doesn't start with 0. Now, this kind of fraction leads to improper fraction when reduced to their lowest term. Whenever you reduce this kind of fraction to their lowest term, they give birth to what? Improper fraction that cannot be reduced to their lowest term. Okay? So let's have some examples of decimal fractions that doesn't start with 0. Let's have some examples. Number 1, let's have 1.4. Number 2, 2.6. Number 3, 5.12. Number 4, 37.8. Number 5, 913.26. And finally, number 6, we have 686.762. So let's look at these examples. We want to reduce these fractions to their lowest term. If you check all these fractions, you will notice that all of them, they did not start with 0. They start with other numbers. So how do we reduce this to their lowest terms or their lowest fractions? Okay, how do we simplify them? So let's start solution. Let's start with number 1. What do we have? 1.4. Now 1.4 can be written as 1/4, that is 14, divided by what? Okay, all you need to do is you start from the front of 4 and you move backwards until you get to the decimal point. So let's go 1. So you move 1. So you have 1, 0, you put 1 at the front, and that gives us 10. So we are dividing 14 by 10. Now from here, you look at the common factor between 14 and 10. What is the common factor? What is the number that can divide through 14 and 10 at the same time? So you can see that 2 can go. So 2 in 14, you have 7. 2 in 10, you have 5. So you have 7 divided by what? By 5. You can see that it leads to what? An improper fraction. Number 2, we have 2.6. Now 2.6 can be written as 2/6. That is 2 and 6 divided by what? Okay, let's go. So we have from the front of 6, you move backwards and stop at what? The decimal point. It's only what? 1, 0. So you put 1 there. So you divide by what? By 10. So what is the common factor between 26 and 10? 2 can go in 26 13 times. 2 can go in 10 5 times. That gives us 13 divided by what? By 5. 13 divided by 5. That's another what? Improper fraction. Number 3, we have 5.12. 5.12 can be written as 512 divided by what? Let's go again. From the front of 2, let's go 1, 2. You have 2 zeros. So we are dividing that number by 100. So what is the common factor between 512 and 100? How many 5 can go? How many 2 can go in 5? We have 2. Remember what? Remember 1. How many 2 can go in 11? 5. Remember 1. How many 2 can go in 12? 6. How many 2 can go in 100? 50. So we have 256 divided by what? By 50. That is, oh, we can still divide this number. We can still divide this number. 2 can go also. How many 2 can go in 50? 20 what? 25. How many 2 can go in 2? 1. How many 2 can go in 5? 2. How many 2 can go in 16? 8. So we have 128 divided by 25. That is another improper fraction. Okay, so nothing is common again. So no number can divide through the numbers again. Okay, there's no other common factor anymore. So let's look at example 4. We have 37.8. Okay, 37.8. So this can be written as 37.8 divided by what? Okay, now from here we move backwards 1. So we are only dividing that number by what? By 10. So that will give us let's do that one more time. Let's do that again. We have 37.8 can be written as 378. 378 divided by what? We move here this way. We divide by 10. We divide by 10. So what can go through? How many 2 can go in 3? 1. How many 2 can go remainder 1? How many 2 can go in 17? 8. Remainder 1. And how many 2 can go in 18? 9. How many 2 can go in 10? 5. So we have what here? 189 divided by what? Divided by 5. 189 divided by 5, which is another improper fraction. Okay? So we have 2 examples left. Let's quickly look at them. 2 remaining examples, which is example 5 and example 6. Example 5. What do we have there? 913 point what? 0.26. We can rewrite this as 91326. That's the numerator. Divided by what will be the denominator? From the front of 6, let's go 1, 2. We divide that number by what? 100. So what can go between the numerator and denominator? What number is common? How many 2 can go in 9? We have what? We have 4. Remainder what? Remainder 1. How many 2 in 11? 5. Remainder 1. How many 2 in 13? 6. Remainder 1. How many 2 in 12? We have 6. And how many 2 in 6? We have 3. How many 2 can go in 100? We have 50. So the answer here is 45663 divided by what? 50. So there's no common factor again. And lastly, number 6, we have 686.762. This number can be written as 686.762 divided by what? Okay, so we start from here. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 30. So we divide that number by what? By 1000. By 1000. So what number is common? I think 2 can go. How many 2 can go in 6? 3. How many 2 in 8? 4. How many 2 can go in 6? 3. How many 2 can go in 7? 3. Remainder what? Remainder 1. How many 2 can go in 16? 8. And how many 2 can go in 2? 1. Okay? Divided by what? 500. So finally we have 34338 divided by what? 500. If you check all these numbers, all the answers you have gotten, you will discover that all these numbers, they end in what? Improper fraction. They end in improper fraction. So I'm going to give you an assignment. The assignment is that we are going to write 10 different examples of decimal fractions that doesn't start with 0. 10 different examples of decimal fractions that doesn't start with 0. You do this, show it to your teachers in your school, they will mark it accordingly and do appropriate correction, and you get better by the day. Okay? Remember, the best way to understand mathematics, to do mathematics, is constant practice. You keep on practicing and then you become mathematics guru. Okay? So like this video, comment on the comment section, share this video to all your friends all over the world, and most importantly, click on the subscribe button under this video. Okay? Remember, continue to solve mathematics and get better. Until I come your way again next time, my name still remains Uncle Okon Udom, and I'm saying to you, remain mathematically sound. See you in my next video. Bye for now.